Delivery Girl by Kate Krieger. Fade in. Interior nightclub somewhere near Boston. A large, dark, gritty venue. An ethnic female DJ spins gangsta rap to a sea of clubgoers as they bump and grind. We pan through the throngs of people until we land on Trisha Donahue, 20s, petite brunette dancing effortlessly, a joint hanging out of her mouth. She takes a long drag, exhales, mouths the lyrics, passes the joint to the flamboyant Latino man dancing next to her.
Cheers, baby.
He smiles, takes a drag, continues dancing. She winks at him, makes her way rhythmically to the bar. We watch her from afar amongst a sea of people as she orders a shot, downs it, and dances her way back to the joint she left behind. She and the flamboyant Latino man smile, exchange pleasantries, and get noticeably excited when the DJ spins seamlessly into the game's Alley Beaumaye. Off them dancing, puffing, and singing along the exterior nightclub later that night. Trisha jaywalks, swagger for days in her puffy jacket, tight jeans, and oversized hoop earrings. She darts across the street, nearly missing a car. A passing motorist swerves to miss her, honking aggressively. Trisha flipping around.
Hey, fuck you, dude. Don't honk at me.
The motorist rolls down his window.
Watch where you're going.
You watch where you're going. I'm the pedestrian. I have the right of way.
Not when you're jaywalking.
Trisha walks backwards, moves closer to the metro entrance.
Pedestrian's always right, motherfucker.
That's the customer, bitch. The customer is always right.
He rolls up his window. He's had enough.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
She makes her way underground and we cut to interior metro, continuous. Save for a young busboy who's just come off the night shift, Trisha rides alone. Off her drunk eyes and the sound of the metro moving swiftly along the tracks, we... Exterior, Our Lady of Grace Parish the next morning. Church bells ring over a parking lot of modest cars. Voiceover of an Irish man brings us into interior, Our Lady of Grace Parish, same. Churchgoers sit elbow to elbow, not a pew empty. We pan over them until we find Father McKinley mid-sermon.
You've got to know that everyone you meet is fighting some kind of battle. So when you show up at the office, or go to class, or you're in line at the grocery store this week, remember that. We're all God's kids, aren't we? Be compassionate.
As he wraps up, we find Trisha slouched between her parents, Sarah and Danny Donahue, early 60s. Dressed in slacks, a tee, and the same hoop earrings from the night before, her glassy eyes wander from Father McKinley to an attractive redhead sitting across the aisle. As if on cue, the redhead turns, meets Trisha's gaze, smiles softly. This is Samantha Sammy Mahoney, late 20s. They make eye contact long enough for us to know this is more than a passing glance. Exterior church parking lot, continuous. Churchgoers amble along, exchanging pleasantries. Trisha trails her parents, staring intently across the parking lot at Sammy, who walks hand in hand with Garrett Davies, 30, a masshole in cargo pants. Sammy turns and once again meets Trisha's eyes. As the Donahues approach their car, fellow churchgoer Abigail Dunning, 50s, intrudes.
Donahues! Hi there!
Abigail, hi!
Mrs. Dunning, how are you?
I'm well. Good to see you all.
Likewise.
Wasn't Father McKinley just something else?
Oh, I mean, he's tremendous. I'm always kidding Danny if I weren't married and he wasn't a priest.
Abigail erupts into laughter.
Oh, you're bad. Oh, speaking of not married, Trisha, you have got to get together with my son Max. He just moved back in with us, saving money before he finds work as a personal trainer in Westport. Smart as a whip, 6'2", looks better than ever.
Wow, what's not to like?
I know, I'm telling you. Even though he's my son, I think I can speak objectively.
Another overly enthusiastic laugh.
But listen, let me give him your number. He's single, you're here, could be good.
Well, look, Abby, you have our home phone. Tell Max to give Trisha a shout.
Great, I'll get on it. Have a lovely Sunday, Donahues. Great seeing you guys.
Thanks, Ab, you too.
Hi to Stu for me.
Will do, Dan. Bye, Trisha. Can't wait for you to meet my Max.
Trisha waves, forces a smile. The Donahues pile into their Oldsmobile, doors shut, and
You're both batshit if you think I'm actually going out on a date with that fool.
Danny swallows a laugh.
Trisha,
What?
how can you say that? You don't even know him.
I do know him. He was a senior when I was a freshman, and he was part of my language, Mom, because I know you hate it, but he was a total horse's ass.
Oh, come on.
He was a bully. He beat up Ryan Rooney because homeboy has a peg leg.
Ryan Rooney does not have a peg leg. He has MS, and he's very high functioning.
Whatever, same difference. I ain't trying to get with that dude.
That was a decade ago. Your memory could be failing you.
Failing me? I'm 24.
Well, regardless, you should give him a chance. You don't want to be single forever, do you?
Single forever? What is this, 1956? Look, I'd rather be single than phoning it in with some bully who beat up a cripple.
Must you fight me on everything?
Whatever, doesn't matter. Not a chance in hell he's gonna call anyway.